Ever felt like your inner voice is your worst enemy? What if I told you that changing how you talk to yourself can be the game changer for stress management? Have you ever noticed how the way you talk to yourself shapes how you feel? Whether it's a little mistake or a major challenge, that inner voice can either lift you up or drag you down. Now, imagine if that voice consistently supported you. What if I told you this is possible and that it could be the key to managing your stress? In today's video, we're diving into positive self-talk, a simple yet powerful tool that can transform how you handle stress. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to shift your inner dialogue and take control of your stress. What is positive self-talk? Let's start with the basics. What is positive self-talk? Simply put, it's the way we speak to ourselves in our own minds. While some people naturally have a supportive and encouraging inner voice, others are caught in a loop of self-criticism and doubt. Positive self-talk is about rewiring that inner voice to be your ally rather than your enemy. When we engage in positive self-talk, we focus on constructive, compassionate, and solution-oriented thinking. But this isn't just about being overly optimistic or ignoring problems. It's about being realistic and kind to ourselves in difficult moments. Science shows that practicing positive self-talk can actually change the way your brain responds to stress. This is where the concept of neuroplasticity comes into play. Our brains have the ability to rewire themselves. When we consistently focus on positive thoughts, we build new neural pathways that make positive thinking more automatic over time. Imagine this scenario: you make a mistake at work. Instead of thinking, "I always mess things up," you switch to something like, "Okay, I made a mistake, but I'll learn from it and do better next time." Can you feel the difference? That shift in mindset not only reduces your stress, but also helps you approach challenges with confidence. The benefits of positive self-talk for stress management. So, how does positive self-talk specifically help with stress management? Let's break it down into 3 key benefits. 1. Stress reduction. When we focus on positive thoughts, we're less likely to get trapped in cycles of anxiety and overwhelm. Positive self-talk shifts our mindset from focusing on the problem to focusing on the solution. It helps us feel in control, and that sense of control lowers stress. 2. Increased resilience. People who regularly practice positive self-talk bounce back from challenges faster. It builds resilience because instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you start to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Positive self-talk encourages a growth mindset. 3. Improved emotional regulation. When stress hits, it's easy to let our emotions spiral, but positive self-talk helps us stay grounded. By reframing negative emotions and thoughts, we can keep our stress levels in check and maintain emotional balance. How to practice positive self-talk. Now that we understand the benefits, let's get practical. How can you start practicing positive self-talk today? Here are 4 easy steps. Step 1. Awareness of negative talk. The first step is simply being aware of how you currently talk to yourself. Throughout your day, pay attention to your inner dialogue, especially when you're stressed. Are your thoughts supportive or critical? Start identifying negative self-talk patterns like, "I can't handle this," or "I'm always failing." Step 2. Reframe negative thoughts. Once you catch a negative thought, take a moment to reframe it into something more positive or neutral. For example, if you think, "I'm terrible at managing my time," try reframing it to, "I'm working on improving my time management, and I'll get better with practice." The goal isn't to lie to yourself, but to be kinder and more realistic in your thinking. By doing this, you're training your brain to focus on progress rather than self-criticism. Step 3. Use affirmations. Affirmations are powerful tools to boost positive self-talk. Start each day with a few simple affirmations like, "I am capable," "I can handle whatever comes my way," or "I am in control of my stress." These statements can rewire your thinking patterns over time. Step 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's going right in your life. When you start feeling stressed, take a moment to think about 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as appreciating your health, the weather, or a kind word from a friend. Practicing gratitude helps maintain a positive outlook. Common pitfalls and how to overcome them. Of course, like with any new habit, there are challenges when practicing positive self-talk. Here are 2 common pitfalls and how to handle them. Pitfall 1. It feels fake at first. When you first start practicing positive self-talk, it might feel forced or inauthentic. That's normal. The key here is persistence. Positive self-talk is like building a muscle. You have to practice it regularly for it to feel natural. Over time, your brain will start to believe the positive messages you're feeding it. Pitfall 2. Perfectionism. Many of us struggle with perfectionism, thinking that if we're not getting it right immediately, we're failing. But perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Instead of expecting an overnight transformation, focus on making small, consistent changes. Give yourself grace, and remember that even small steps in the right direction are wins. Conclusion. To wrap things up, remember that stress is a part of life, but how we respond to it makes all the difference. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring problems, it's about empowering yourself to handle them better. By becoming aware of your inner dialogue, reframing negative thoughts, using affirmations, and practicing gratitude, you can lower your stress and increase your resilience. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more tips on managing stress, and drop a comment below with your favorite affirmation or self-talk strategy. Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, you've got this.